Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to Factory Fun, the series in which you tell me which bots to try out from the community factory, and I do so to the very best of my ability, giving my first impressions and of course rating the bot out of 5 in both style and combat. In today's episode we have the Vertibird by thefolen. I tried to make it look like a vertibird. Comes with 6 plasma devastators, 3 rotor blade assault, 8 thruster cheaters, 2 electro shields F and 2 electro shields. I believe it was H, but for some reason this got cut off. Either way, it looks really nice. I really appreciate this. The fact it does indeed look like a vertibird. The front section there is a little bit too bubbly for my liking, but other than that, I really like it. I'm a little bit concerned about the thrusters here. If one gets removed, there's a chance this thing will flip around when you try and press space, but of course that is definitely in the look of the vertibird. I really like it, so I think the style element is definitely going to get a very high score indeed. Now sadly, because it's using glass, it has to be bought with premium. It is not allowed for RP, so I would recommend to the fellow who made this, perhaps make a version without the glass, just so people can buy it without using Galaxy Cash, because of course the glass is now a cosmetic rather than a regular block. So let's just go ahead and purchase it, and see how we do in the first team deathmatch. And so begins the first battle. Let's see if we can do this design justice. And apparently we have a dragon on our team as our megabot. I can't see how we could possibly fail now. So let's go as high as we can, let's stick to the mountains a bit and just provide a bit of artillery support. Don't really want to be too aggressive with this thing, as although there is definitely triforcing around the rotors and the armor looks decent, it is still very splayed out because of its design trying to look like a vertibird, and it does only have 3 rotors, which can be a huge problem later on. That was good. Fair bit of damage done there, and can we hit him one more time before he goes? Yes we can, at least put him out of action for a short while. Did I mention about not being too aggressive? I don't think I'm taking my own advice here. Did a lot of damage to the group though, so bit of a sneak attack there, keeping them in place. Go for the SMG. Little bit of damage there, just clipping it, and let's go for the megabot. Is that their megabot? It's a very small megabot, very heavily shielded though. Accidentally got a kill on the teammate next to it, not bad in the slightest. So my initial reaction to this bot is honestly really good controls. And a kill there as well. Enemy SMG, let's try and hit it. Nope. Didn't quite aim fast enough there. Could have, but didn't. Oh, rail! The rail is trying to get revenge. Glad that several shots missed there. Can fly completely fine on 2. Good to know. One's heal up before I go and attack. Nah, let's just go and attack. One of our teammates is already after it, so... We almost destroyed you earlier, and we will aid in your destruction now. Oh, I thought you were going down. Never mind. I'll still aid in your destruction. Like so. Stop hurting our poor little interceptor, you meanie. It may be a Tesseract, but it's still our friend. Tesseracts sometimes have feelings too. Just not always, and honestly not very often. Respot that, I have no idea what it is. It can fly. It's an interceptor, okay. Not what I should really be going all out aggressively on, but it turned out for the best anyway. Not a bad first battle in the slightest. So let's get back to the garage and discuss how good this thing really was. Upon entering the garage, sadly the game went straight back into maintenance mode, and 20 minutes later, once I re-entered the game, I may have forgot we were actually recording this, and gave this thing a rating regardless. So I gave it a rating of 5 in style, because honestly it looks absolutely fantastic, and I gave it a rating of 4 in combat, because the shield placement is good, the overall armor is decent, it took a little bit more damage than I actually would expect, and its hand handling is perfect. This is definitely one of the easier to handle copters I've played with in quite some time, so that is a massive benefit. I'm still a little bit concerned about this thing being vulnerable to having whole sections blown off, or just simply having areas damaged easily due to the whole fact that it's very, very splayed out, but overall I think it is doing decently even in a straight up battle. So let's get into a second battle and see if that's proven true. Here's hoping so. Second battle, let's see if we can prove my predictions and my initial first impressions correct. I really hope so, especially since I didn't even manage to record the whole rating section, which was very sad indeed. Now, our team has split up a little bit more than I would otherwise like, but we can remain optimistic, stay with the Megabot, and hopefully stay out of attention's way. I really don't want to get into the middle of the main brawl. But if I can cover him a little bit, that would be lovely. Okay, most of the enemy team are definitely going down the left. Let's see if we can be a little bit sneaky and spot them for our team. Although our team's doing a great job by itself. I am not needed. Spotted him again, and plasma as I go down. Got him. Hopefully their attention will stay. Oh, that's a rail. I thought that was an SMG. Thankfully missed our rotor on the second shot. Just stay low. Oh, well, the Megabot's with us now, so the attention's gonna definitely come over here very soon. Aha! You can't have my rotors, fool! I'm being healed! Spotting most of their team again, and let's see if we can do a bit of damage to stop him from healing. We can. And let's apply it to that side. Did we get the weapon? We got one of the weapons. Sadly now, though, the SMG is after us, so let's get out of here with post-haste. Oh, that jump. Still managed to hit him, though, so the healing has been reset yet again. Can we get the killing blow? Yes, we can. The rail is down. Fantastic. Now, sadly, the enemy team does seem to be winning. The enemy team is looking like it's got the upper hand here. I would normally go for the medics, but he's so low on health, we could possibly get the kill here if we get a good shot. And they can't heal someone who's dead. If they can, then I believe they are necromancer medics, which are definitely banned in Robocraft. Doing a load of damage here. Oh, they have a flak. They had a flak. They had a flak. It got killed. Our Megabot looks like... No, that's our Megabot. Okay, I thought that was our Megabot down there. Apparently not. Now, hopefully the Mega doesn't turn his attention to me, so I can just keep on hurting the medics, stopping their healing. Or at least, making them heal everything rather than just a single target. Okay, excellent. That medic there just came in and got the kill. As long as their medic's dead, that's the only important thing. And down goes their last medic. At least for now. Gain the SMG a little bit. Let's focus on the weapons if we can. Okay, focusing on the SMG again, since otherwise I'm going to go down. Oh, no, all my rotors got removed then. Oh dear, I think my death is imminent. However, the SMG does seem to have no control. So if we're lucky, we'll be able to heal up and get back in the air before the SMG can hit us again. And back up we go. A lot of damage done there. And will this be the killing blow? Not quite, but close. And then the last enemy is the Megabot. Who will get the killing blow? So many people trying to kill it. I will. Not a bad match in the slightest. Once again, though, showing the weakness of only having 3 rotor blades. It's very easy to get knocked out of the sky and simply end up on the ground, even from just a few seconds of SMG fire. Though, to be fair, I was very, very close to them. I think another match is in order to test this further. Well, this battle, let's try and be as conservative and guarded as possible. I really don't want to get into the main fight, as I've said a few times today, but really I dislike this map wholeheartedly for a flyer. I just don't quite understand where the places are I'm meant to go in terms of trying to duck and dive from enemies and all sorts of problems like that. So let's try our best, just be really, really defensive. No need to go out in the open, even for a few seconds. Just try and do a little bit of damage here, a little bit of damage there, pick away at the enemies who are already damaged, and just stay like that. Also, by the looks of it, our Megabot's about to die, because he went miles ahead of our entire team. Oh dear. Not the best of starts. Being railed here, but I really want to get the kill on that little SMG. He's at the health now where a well-hit plasma might actually take him out from the battle. We have him a few... Actually, he's very well defended. He's surviving a lot of hits, but finally taken down. Okay, do a bit of damage to their Megabot. And maybe a little bit of damage to the SMG there, because that's going to be really annoying for me very, very soon, I feel. That's gonna hurt. Yep, I saw that coming, but wouldn't be able to move out of the way in time. Oh, I thought that one was going to miss. Is that upside down? That's really hard to tell if that thing was upside down or not. Thank you, medic. Don't let their Megabot heal to full. Nope, it's healed to full. Darn it. Yeah, we need to move out of this position now because they all are focusing here. Whenever they want to hit me, they just look at the ridge here, and then I pop out, they shoot me, I lose a few rotors, I have to wait to heal. Also, thought I'd healed, hadn't, and then shot and missed. Totally worth that 10 seconds more delay I'm going to have to go through now. There's 2 rails, okay, I thought it was only 1. The most tiny bit of damage done to the 1 rail, that's going to deter them, guys. And now we're moving because their entire team is coming around the corner. Not good for us. Hello, Megabot, please defend me. I am a coward and don't want to die. This thing does not fly as well as I originally thought it did on only 2 rotors. Well, there goes one of the rails, the other rail is there bouncing around. And I can't fire upwards in the slightest with this bot, okay. Can we pick this guy off before he gets back to his team? I don't think we're going to be able to, because I imagine these guys are going to turn around any second. Oh, stop the healing. Oh, there goes their Megabot down there. That's fantastic for us. Hit by the rail, but that won't really deter us, and he's going to go down from either me or the SMG. Oh, wow. He's actually going to get back to the team, but... no. He's gone. Before we can flip back up. And now to focus on his guns. Hit the shield, sadly, there. We're going way too close here, but I really wanted to hit that side gun. We're kind of gliding more than flying now on our 2 rotors. The important thing is, our cowardly approach meant we survived. Oh, and we did get 1 kill, yes, against the SMG. I was about to say, but we didn't get any kills, but apparently we did. 1 kill, 4 assists, not too bad either. The last battle begins, and the enemy team have at least 1 flak cannon, so we need to be very, very careful, considering this flyer has been proven to fly very poorly, with only 1 rotor knocked out, so... just stay at the absolute maximum range of the enemy, no further than that, occasionally doing damage and then hiding away like the cowards we are. I think that really is the best course of action here. Thankfully that Megabot literally jumped into our attack. Or is it just a regular mech? Actually no, that's just a regular mech. I thought their Megabot was a mech there. Oh, they have at least 2 flak cannons apparently. There's 2 ground flak cannons, okay. Trying to fly back up. Just keep everyone spotted for our team. Do a little bit of help here and there. We can be helpful. Is that a weird visual glitch, or is he actually hovering with his legs? I'm assuming a visual glitch, but it is an amazing one, it must be said. Is that their flat cannon? Okay, let's try and hit it. We hit it a little bit, not much though. It seems to have a very short attention span, which I'm completely reasonably happy. Yep, they definitely have 2 flat cannons, okay. For a second there I thought it was just the one, but no. Oh, 2 hits and we've lost our rotors. Sad face. Can I fly now, please? I was born to be free in the sky, not to be grounded. That flat cannon was heading right up our viewfinder then. 2 shots, straight away taken down from the skies again. If we're hit, we're just down. Go for the rail as well. Just keep on firing, try to make our movements a little bit more random, as going in a straight line just means they can lead us really, really well. Oh, our Megabot's looking quite bad. So's theirs though, thankfully, who's being attacked by a flak. Okay. If it works. Try and hit their medic. Excellent. Can we kill the medic though? Anyway, flak shots. Going down on purpose as fast as we can. Well, now it's not on purpose either. We just sped up our descent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for the new health regeneration system. Oh, flak hitting that poor hover. Flak, the ultimate counter to hovers. Oh no. No, no, all their flak is right here. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Couple of direct hits, but the shields completely absorbed it, and we're killed by 2 flat cannons. We could have just stayed back, honestly. Our team was going to win there. But I wanted to be helpful and go after the medic, but I didn't realise they had 2 flak right there still. A flak ski? I've never seen a flak ski before. We have now found something new. Final thoughts then on the Vertibird. I still stand by the fact this is a very, very easy bot to actually control, even for someone like me who really doesn't have either the experience or skill level to really use helicopters well. I'm far more used to either ground bots or simply a regular jet or even a Tesseract style of drone. Those type of bots I can certainly handle with a degree of skill. Helicopters I really cannot, and this one makes it a lot easier for me, as it is indeed very easy to handle in general. It goes up very easily, it turns quickly and sharpish, and it does stick to the general direction you're actually pointing, which helicopters can sometimes have the issue of not doing. So overall, for its controls, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Really nice to handle, and a lot of fun doing so. However, there is one glaring problem, which is my only major gripe about this bot, but sadly it is indeed a major gripe, and that's the fact it has only 3 rotor blades. Of course they are there for the aesthetics, because this thing is trying to look like a vertibird as much as possible, and I completely understand that. However, if we're looking at this from a purely combat orientated standpoint, it is a massive issue. Having 3 rotor blades means you're going to be on the ground a lot, because a single well-placed hit and you're basically ended from your illustrious airborne career. And this is made worse by the fact if a single rotor blade is removed from this bot, you instantly have massive issues with both controls and actually staying in the air. In fact, I will say that if one rotor blade is removed and you're already going down with any speed, this thing will simply not get back up into the air until you're healed. It's really difficult to get back into the air once one is lost, and you're kind of skiing through the air, it feels like, which isn't the most pleasant experience in Robocraft. Other than that though, it is a very sturdy bot, surprisingly so, for its giant hollow section in the middle. So really happy with that. It doesn't get destroyed particularly easily, and normally once your rotors are destroyed, or one rotor is destroyed, you can get somewhere to safety, heal up and get back into the battle. But that was happening a little bit too much for me, and of course I will take most of the blame for that, because I was putting this thing in some really bad positions in terms of placement in the battlefield. And with that though, because that's pretty much all I really need to say on the bot, really, really pretty. looks fantastic. Combat could be improved a lot, but of course that would risk losing the style of the bot, which I wouldn't recommend. It just looks fantastic. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And of course, if you would like to see your bot in a future episode of Factory Fun, then please in the comments below leave your username, the robot's name, the type of bot, be it Plasma Copter or Plasma SMG Copter Hybrid Cruiser, and that would be amazing to see. Then make sure to tell me, and of course the ranking and any other information you think is pertinent. The more information you give me, the higher chance I will use it in a future episode. So thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.